up, people? Alright, so I've been testing the Diablo 4 beta release as well, and I am already level 25, so I just want to give you guys my own honest review slash feedback slash opinion about it so far. I think it has been really great, other than the fact that it is unplayable for some of us across Asia or some other parts of the country. I think some of you have experienced it, where our latency was like 2000 plus, even reaching 3000. It was completely unplayable on the first day or even like the second day, which is yesterday. Alright, so technically I have only started playing like yesterday night because of a latency issue, and I found out that I need to use like VPN to actually really play it until this thing was fixed like this afternoon or something like that. So nonetheless, VPN managed to help me resolve this issue, and I've been playing it. And first things first, I think the storyline is really interesting. It gives a new vibe or a new fresh experience on the story mode. So it's not so boring where you just keep moving forward and slash kill and yeah, keep moving along. There's a storyline, and the storyline is really very nice. Secondly, I'm quite amazed by the graphics. Like, honestly, the graphics is really good. Okay, it's really good. I would say it's somewhat similar to Diablo Immortal. However, the skill sets is completely different from Diablo Immortal. Alright, and yeah, there is still gems and legendary equipments, rare equipments. You can imbue your legendary stats mods into the rare items. So thus then again, I think rare items is the strongest. I have not done that. And yeah, there will be jewels also, which is very much similar to Diablo Immortal, just that where you equip it is going to have a different effect. So these are like the basic jewels. I'm not sure if there are like unique jewels and stuff like that. Hopefully not, so that it's not pay to win. And yeah, I have been playing the Sorcerer class. And honest opinion, right, I think it's very, very broken. Okay, I personally think it's very, very broken, because there is this small little combo. Okay, so I have not read any of the guides or reviews online. I just want to venture on my own, read up on my stuff, and enjoy the game on a fresh new basis. Okay, so I have actually found out a little bit of a broken strategy, where this is actually a summoner sorcerer, which means I am not really casting any spells. I'm just summoning minions, monsters to fight on behalf of me, as well as my basic skill, which is Arclash. Okay, so what I found out about this is there is a very large amount of cooldown on all of the summoning skills, and even like your ice armor and even the ultimate. Okay, but this right can easily be bypassed by one of the enhancement from Ice Blades. Okay, so it's not here, it's over here. If to see the last phase, the enchantment effect, for every 20 seconds in cooldowns you spend, you spawn a Ice Blade on a random enemy. Okay, and then here comes the broken part. Ice Blade cooldown is reduced by 1 second each time it hits a vulnerable enemy. Okay, and then here comes the second broken part, which is 50% of enhanced Ice Blade's cooldown reduction is applied to your other skills. So let's say Ice Blade hits the vulnerable enemy once, it's going to reduce 0.5 second cooldown on it. And Ice Blade actually hits very fast. Okay, it slashes very fast. Probably in 1 second of the hits, it will like just, I don't know, maybe 2 seconds of hit, it will reduce like 2 or 3 seconds of cooldown for the other skills. It's really that fast. Okay, it's really that fast. And it says here it has a 30% chance to make them vulnerable for 2 seconds. So by spamming all of this, right, it actually spawns a lot of Ice Blade, which has a very high amount of chance to make the enemies vulnerable. Almost 100%. Okay, almost 100%, because you have so many Ice Blades. I would be guessing about 2 to 3 Ice Blades, and it's very easy to make them vulnerable. And your skills will keep refresh the cooldown over and over again. Okay, I'll do a display for that soon. And with this, right, using a cooldown skill grants 30% of maximum life. So it's like there will be a barrier that is always full uptime for 5 seconds. Every time I have a barrier for 5 seconds, if the barrier is nearly depleted, okay, I'm just going to use another cooldown skill and it's going to give me like 139 maximum life again. Yeah, that's how it works. So I can use like ice armor and then it's going to give me 139, and then maybe 4 seconds later I can use ice blade, it's going to give me another 139, and so on and so forth. So with this, right, I just think that there is an endless cycle of barrier, plus you're dealing crazy damage, plus your summonings are constantly there, and you can summon more than one. Okay, so without further ado, right, let me just show you. Okay, so I have a side quest here now. There is this blood sermon. I need to enter a chapel here. Oh my god, so far. Okay, why did I even choose this? Let me just walk there. Let me just walk there. Okay. Oops. Ow. Okay, I wasn't supposed to do this, but okay. So here, see, that's the summon. I have accidentally used my ultimate. Okay, so my bad here.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't supposed to use my ultimate. I clicked wrongly. Alright. Itchy fingers. Alright, so yeah, you can see I'll just summon it and I have a barrier, right? Okay. And then once it's near to the end, I'm gonna just summon another one. And look, the cooldown is so fast. I just summoned my ice base only, and the cooldown is over again. Here, and then I'm just gonna use another skill. Pull out my Hydra. Look! My ice base are up again. And then I just summon again. Look at the cooldown. My ultimate is up. This combination or this combo is just crazy, ridiculously stupid.
I need time.
And just in case you guys didn't know, right? For Arc Lash, after 10 hits with Arc Lash, okay, as long as it hits, okay, it doesn't matter whether it is one time or not. If there's 5 enemies in front of you, it's like 5. Okay? Oh no, sorry. I think it's every time you swipe it 10 times. Okay, my bad. So it stuns enemies for 2.38 seconds. Every time you use Arc Lash while they are stunned, it reduces every of your cooldown by 0.25 seconds. So this contributes to it as well. Easy. My armor is, or my barrier is always up. Always up. Okay, there's a small dungeon here. Let me just go down. I'm pretty sure there's like a mini boss over here, so it's a good demonstration of how tanky this character is, as well as the summonings are just ridiculous over here. So first up, here, summon Hydra. Right, summon ice barrier. Nice. Summon ice barrier again. And yeah. Yeah, done. I literally took no damage from all of that. Okay? I literally took no damage from that. Okay, maybe this is a bad demonstration. For some reason, I don't know why the boss died too fast. Maybe I should just continue with my yeah, here.
I'm not ready yet.
That's a bit far, so I apologize. I have to walk there. But yeah, you get the idea. Every time you use a cooldown skill, you have a barrier, and it's gonna reduce the cooldown. How insane is that? It's like the ultimate has a 43 seconds cooldown. It doesn't feel like 43 seconds. 10 seconds.
It's locked.
I need a really good demonstration to show. Like a really powerful boss. Hopefully it has one over here. Oops, I saw a sapphire, my bad. Let me just pick that up. I'm gonna use all my skill and it's back again already. I literally used every skill monsters just die and cooldown effect. Barriers are forever there. Look at my barrier, it's always there. You know what I mean? The barrier is always there. It is always like full uptime. It will never go down unless you stop hitting or something like that. So Ice Blade is kind of like your most important skill because this is what makes the combo work. Right? The hitting of vulnerable enemies is what makes this work. I just summon it. I have it again.
I need time.
This thing has the 11 seconds. It doesn't even feel like I'm just trying to walk to the chapel or whatever. Just let me. You can jump here. You done? Here. Okay, let's just do this. Alright, let's just do this. But I think so far the game is really great. Yeah, the game is really great. The one thing that I really wish they could improve is the number of hotkeys. Okay, I actually wish that I had another slot to have a skill that utilizes mana, because all of these are cooldown. There isn't one that is mana. Okay, maybe the Hydra, but you only cast one time, that's it. Right, you're gonna leave it there. And what is your mana used for? There is literally nothing else to use for your mana. Right, all of this is cooldown. I'm abusing the cooldown instead of mana. So I really wish I had one more hotkey to use. Or maybe there is one that I don't know. Okay, I'm just too noob for it. But yeah, there isn't one that I know of right now. So I only can use like 1, 2, 3, 4 and then left click, right click, and that's it. And spacebar. Yeah, spacebar. And of course T is the teleport, but yeah, not using it. So I really wish there was another hotkey or more hotkey or maybe another separate hotkey for it. Yep. I'm not ready. Yeah, that's what I want, because I want to show you guys on the cooldown. Look, it was a 40-second cooldown, right? Look at it, it's now like 10 seconds already. What is this like that? It's the ultimate, it's not meant to spam. I can use it like the ultimate game. I'm not ready. It just doesn't feel right. It totally doesn't feel right. Okay, honestly. I'm not ready. Yeah, look at my ice armor is also always on full time in their ultimate. I don't even have to worry about it. Barrier is just too good. This set of combinations is just so yeah, but you just saw it of yourself what just happened. It's crazy. I have seen people play Barbarian, I have seen people play Rogue, but I have not like seen people really doing this combination. Not yet. I just kind of like figure it out or find it. Was there? I mean, if there is someone that is actually doing it, then you can let me know. So it's just so hard to die. I'm just gonna ulti again and spam again. Just keep spamming. Ice Blade, more Ice Blade. Reduce my cooldown please. Ice Barrier is up again. And the nice thing about Ice Barrier is it never goes down. It never goes down. Look, I just used my ulti, right? It's up in 2 seconds. This is nonsense. up, ulti. Ice barrier. Ice blade. Ice blade is up again. Is there something over here that I suppose... Yeah, there's something I suppose... Oh, it's here. I'm supposed to take this, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if this was intended or not, but I just think it's very, very broken. Like, you are literally a walking or standing tank. Is there something? Oh, yeah, that's something. Yeah, like, you are literally a walking tank.
I'm not ready.
And you are dealing massive damage and spamming your minions. Like, come on, if this was PoE, I think this is gonna have a straight up immediate patch. Like, emergency patch. Don't you agree? Suddenly there's like so many rares. Yeah, the only thing that deals very little damage is this skill, this lightning spear. Cause I only pump one. I really want it just for the extra clear, extra DPS. Oh my god, why did I click it? Okay. That wasn't supposed to be used. But okay. Is the boss here? Okay, might be here. Ice barrier, ice blade is up again, and ice blade is up again. Oh, holy shit, how many ice blades do I have? There's just so many rare items. Wait, am I going the correct way?
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. Oh, is it here? Okay, it is here. Whatever, I'm just gonna spam you. Ice blade is up again. Wait, what? Is dead? Okay, it's dead. Where's that thing? What the hell is this thing? Why would I want to know? Build of mortality. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Why is it not going away? What? Yeah, why is it not going away?
I need time to
Do I need to
prepare
put it to go it to remove it? Hello? Okay, it's gone. Is it the boss? Actually, I don't think it's the boss yet. Usually before the boss happens, right, there is a life well or something. Got blue trophy and rock position.
My burden is too great.
But yeah, you just saw what happened. And you probably roughly get the whole idea now that this is just outright broken. Like, I kind of like it, but I feel it's way too broken. It's broken to the point where I think
I'm not ready.
if you're gonna stack so much cooldown on your items, can you imagine the number of times you're just gonna spam your skill and have full time of barrier? Like, I don't even care if I use my ulti or not. Oh my god, what's this? Let's throw this. I don't need this. Let's want this and this. Yeah, I think I can stop collecting those magic items already.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, the chance to make it vulnerable is just too much. Okay, the boss is before this. So I need to kill all of them here. Alright. There you go. Look at the barrier, it's not going down at all. Oh my god, ouch, that hurts. Did I got freeze or something? Yep. Okay, so that was the first time, yeah. So yeah, I think if I get freeze, then it will be slightly dangerous. Yeah, I couldn't press anything just now. But I think still, nonetheless, you have your minis to start helping you to hit, right? So it's definitely not a problem. Yup. Okay, boss time.
I need time to prepare that.
If it's the boss where I'm gonna show you that so far all of the bosses I have face tanked them. Like literally face tank. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the ulti first because I probably need to generate the cooldown. And then I have my ice blade. I'm gonna, oh, that hurts. Yup, this is some tangling shit. Ice blade. My ulti is up again. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? This is just bullshit to the max. I mean, you guys saw, right? I used my ulti like in less than 10 seconds. Again. In less than 10 seconds. What? Okay, let me get off here. How do I press? Okay. So yeah, this has been my experience with D4 like ever since I realized on the Ice Blade enchantment. I was like, wait, doesn't that mean I can keep spamming my summons and then I can just walk around, or either, yeah, probably at first it was like just walking around so I can spam my summoner skill. And then I stumbled across this. Every time you use a cooldown skill, you get life as barrier. And then I was like wondering, wait, that means I can face tank almost every shit, isn't it? Okay, and then after that, I realized if I can face tank, that means I can use probably, or I can go close to them. And then I realized this Arc Lash also has a reduced cooldown recovery. So it all works like very nicely together. This is like, I even went Glass Cannon. I take 9% more damage, but I deal 18% more damage, which means all my elementals also deal 18% more damage. And you saw it yourself, I can even tank that 9% extra damage. It's nuts, okay? So some of you might be even wondering why the levels are not max. Shouldn't the level max means more damage instead of this? It's actually not. Okay, I did a little bit of maths and I think this should be correct. You do 3% increased damage for each active conjuration. Okay, so each active conjuration means like one Hydra, one Ice Blade, and one Lightning Spear. So that's a total of 9%. But if you have more than one Ice Blade, you can have even 3 or 4 Ice Blades at one shot. Like example, when I were to use my ultimate, that's like 43 seconds, right? So my enchantment, every 20 seconds in cooldown you spend, which means my ultimate is gonna spawn 2 Ice Blade. Alright, so that means this is additional 2. And that's why I do not have the points to max out, since the max level is just 25 now. But yes, if the next beta is gonna increase the level, I think they better do something to this, man. This is just outright broken. At first I was using some other skills like Ice Shards, what is this, Blizzard, Meteor, Firewall and stuff like that. I even used like Crippling Flames with the Hydra, because I've seen so many streamers use and they was like, wow, the immobilization is so strong. Right, the immobilization is so strong when you max this, and your Hydra is like just something very broken. You just put your Hydra, you walk around hoping they are immobilized, and you just wings and repeat. And then I stumble across this. So yes, if you want to see my skill tree, this is how I do it. There is like 4 out of 5 Arc Lash. Okay, and then there is like Enhanced Arc Slash, and then of course I needed this. Okay, So why is it 4 out of 5? The reason is because I do not even need any of the skills here. I will not even be using it. I do not even have space. Okay, so yes, you can reduce 3 points of this for probably 3 points of this if you really want. But I just wanted more damage. Yeah, I just wanted more damage. So I don't really think I needed this. As you can see, I could really tank every single thing from there. The barriers are just insanely good. Okay, and by adding 4 points, it will bring me over to here, which is the defensive skills. I only added 1 flame shield, but I don't use it. Okay, actually this should not even be here. Okay, so my bad. This actually should not even be here. Yeah, this is supposed to be here. How do I do it? Yep. Okay, like this. Yeah, it's supposed to be either 2 out of 5. Okay, 3 is because I have the item that +1 to ice armor. Or either you can even add this. Okay, increase critical strikes have a chance to reset a cooldown, but the chance is really so low because you have to crit, and after the crit you have to hit this 5% again. So I decided maybe let's just go more ice armor. All right, more barrier amount, so that you, whenever ice armor is active, 10% of damage dealt is added to the barrier, right? It is always almost at the maximum. Always, or almost, okay? And then over here is just max as many things as you can, especially alignment of the elements, protection. This is the main one here. This is not really important because you will constantly be taking damage. So this only works if you have not taken damage for a very long time. Okay, probably at least more than 1 second, but if you are consistently taking damage, you are not going to get this buff. So yep, protection is to abuse, and then Hydra is just for the damage. I think Hydra probably is going to inflict the most amount of damage, so I will have added this. Okay, and then just 1 point of ice blades, 1 point enhance ice blades, and 1 point enhance summon ice blades to abuse the combo. Okay, of course the conjuration mastery is really up to the individual. There is optional to this. You can either add more Hydra or add more ice blades damage. Okay, it's really up to you, but I was just testing out this, so it's just like that. Okay, otherwise you can remove this, and I have the item that actually here is +1 rank to all conjuration skills. That's why I have this 1 point of lightning spear, and I do not need to add, and that's why I add here. Otherwise, if you do not have this, you can just add lightning spear. Here, nothing added. Okay, so yeah, the whole point is just to abuse every single conjuration skills I have, and then just 1 point of ultimate. 43 seconds is really nice. It fits in really nicely because it will just summon 2 ice blades in one go. Right, so yeah, I have been having fun so far. I have not seen a single world boss because I've been really very busy, and I could not test it out on the first day of the beta. So yeah, hopefully the next beta is gonna be better, and yep, the experience so far is really very nice for me. Okay, it's honestly really very nice as a fresh experience. But I got to say, right, the real fun of the games of this Diablo 4, whether or not it is nice or not, is very hard to determine until the real game comes out, because the real fun only begins after you finish all the story, right? Like, that's where the real fun begins. You start farming for your endgame gears and stuff like that, endgame jewels, etc, etc. So yeah, it's very hard to determine right now. For those of you that have already D4, I hope you guys are enjoying as well. For those of you who have not, you can always go to Twitch and see those people play. Right, cheers guys.